Hello and welcome! If you're here from the last video, you know I had planned to tour my latest sketchbook, but that ain't happening because I have no time, but I had promised myself to record this week, so we will tour something significantly shorter, just for my sanity and my lack of time. The other one is super chunky. It wouldn't have been that chunky if I didn't attach more drawings to an already full sketchbook. But now that we're done with that lengthy explanation, let's get into this one. Woo! These are not stickers except for like the cherries and Miffy and these two. They're like from juice boxes. And I just cut them out and stuck them in there. And here we have like more juice box and like King Soba packaging, but I also a really ugly drawing of Pom Pom I did, and I did stick in here. I don't remember what it was on, but I thought he would be fine here. It would be cute. And on the first page we have another Miffy sticker. I never even watched media with Miffy, but here we are. And we have a Moogle from the Final Fantasy series. This is how they look in 14, more or less. Each series has them looking a tiny bit different, sometimes really cute, other times a bit creepy. I'm looking at you, tall Mugo. But yeah, this is in like an ink pen and a tiny bit of colored pencil. And we will be twirling these around. No. Here we have a frog in Poscas. I wish I still had the Posca color because this is very cute. And the paper didn't enjoy it. It's like the Viviva paper, and it's clearly made for like watercolors and stuff. It's not made for me to use Poscas on, so it peeled a bit, but I think the peeling makes it look more like a frog, so I'm not even mad about it. I think it just works with it. Sorry if you hate looking at a lot of eyes, but the eyes are on you. I'm sorry. Uh, in my defense, I did plan to draw a frog. It just got out of hand and it became a very, what do you say, attentive frog. It is an attentive frog. Also still in Posca markers. I really like those. I didn't actually have to do that yet. Oh well. This is in crayons, like this type of crayon. And the one on top as well. I really like crayons. I have a thing for them. And it's just my Final Fantasy main. Then with yellow. We all know I appreciate yellow in my life. And this is my original character, Elsie. Also in crayons, but I did use a bit of ink pen for the blacks. That's why they're deeper than the rest of the drawing. It's not the best paper for crayons. On some of them, the crayons kind of adhere a lot, and it's usually pencil paper because it has that grain about it, so the wax sticks really well to it. But I do like the sheerness, it's very gentle. I will look at that part after. Here's the actual Viviva color sheets. I like how bright they are, but I made the mistake of buying the portable one and not the one in the pan. I wish I bought the ones in the pan because I am big on over consuming my colors for absolutely no reason, so now I'm out of this blue. I regret that. I really like the vibrancy on them, and this is in what are they called? These things, the upside down ones. And it's a character I made for Mermaid, so I tend to draw this character because he's a merman every time I'm drawing mermaid stuff. He lacks his typical blue hue here because the water-soluble crayons I have are in warm colors, but I really like seeing him in warm colors. It's cute. And I'll make someone dizzy. Make someone so dizzy. Oh, it's another one of the frogs. But his legs are falling or running away. Or full running away. And this is just a mackerel because everyone on Twitter in that moment was drawing mackerels. I didn't post this. I don't care about the mackerel, but I guess I needed to draw one. I've been brainwashed into the mackerel ways. And we have his name is Ludwig. You can't really see his outfit here. I've done a lot of portraits in this one for some reason. This one is a bit white. I don't know how I was sitting in my chair, but I do like this particular colored pencil with that yellow. I think the yellow is from the Viviva color sheets, but this is something else entirely. I don't know what color that is. And this is more crayons, like the Crayola crayons. I don't have the colors of the Volt set. That's why those look nice, because it's these. I know it's a kid's supply, but that ain't stopped me before. Plus they're cheap. I don't know why art supplies inflated in price so much lately. But I'm fine with the children. No joke, like the paper pads? Wow. Those are expensive, man. And we have a mer person here with really, really happy hair. I'm not sure if the hair would actually be happy because it's moist all the time, but it looks like seaweed, and I enjoy a seaweed logo on a person or a mer person. And we have like the same color scheme here, and I'll censor that because we were doing a meme of drawing really questionable clothes from the internet, and the clothes do be questioned. But I don't like that feeling of it. I like giving them a huggies. I don't always give people a huggies, but I do like them. They're silly. I guess I covered something, or I didn't cover something. I don't see anything underneath. Why did I do that arrow? It seems to be like a watercolor in ink pen. If you're asking me why I'm wobbling myself, I do not know. You know when you hurry to do something and you wobble? It's not like the wobbling is getting you faster somewhere, anywhere. But you wobble regardless. You just feel better about yourself. And we have this one. It's like sinking in a lake of your own tears. And the big bubbles are just tears, and he's sprouting leaves. Don't question, just accept that this happened and this is happening. I like the color here. It did get stained from that blue, but I think the colors look nice on that one. It has a new nice feeling about it. And these are like my neon sticks. I showed them in a previous video. It's just like some kitty sticks. And they're like a gel inside. They're like gelatos, but not gelatos. And I bought them at some point on like they were selling supplies for school, and I really like them. And this is just like an ink pen in red. I think it's red or carmine, one of them. And yeah, they are very cool. I wish I had more of them because they're definitely really fun to use and really, really bright. Oh, my camera is struggling. No, I say camera, this is a phone. My phone camera is struggling. And if you play Final Fantasy 13, you know at some point there's a thing called Asm, and this is mine. This is my Asm. He's also questioning stuff alongside you right now, so don't worry, you're not alone in the questionings. And neither am I. Man, I don't like these sticks. I need to use them soon. sentient. Ah. And considering how many layers of clothes I implied he has here, I must have been cold. I always complain in drawings when I'm cold. I'm bad with being cold. Cold is not my friend, cold is my nemesis. Especially accentuated by the presence of these heartsease that are breaking from the cold, obviously. And here, I'm leaning between I like it and I dislike it. It's darker than I usually do, but it's also neon-y. I guess I like it. I do like the concept of it. And it's obviously not a finished piece because I don't actually ever do finished pieces of anything in my sketchbooks. I do use them like a sketchbook. So that's why everything is has that unfinished flair. Yeah, I could do that in digital at some point. If you don't know, if you didn't see the other videos, you should. But I'm mainly a digital artist that likes keeping sketchbooks because drawing ideas in a sketchbook is nicer and faster than drawing it at digital directly. And if I do find something I like, I will do it digital. It's often I do sketch directly in the digital medium, but there's something very charming at you with using your sketchbook instead for that. Where's my voice going? Come back. These are also the reviewable color sheets. I'm not sponsored. No one would sponsor a channel under 100 followers, but I do like them. Hello, thank you for making color sheets. They are so vibrant. I'm guessing it's like the food coloring. Obviously, it's not food coloring, but it does have an ink feel. To me, the watercolors feel heavily like an ink, but they do stain your hands, which make me think of the children watercolors I have, which are dye-based. So I'm guessing whatever they are, they have some sort of dye inside, or the certain pigments are just staining. Just like there's azo yellow, which you find in normal watercolors, that is a proper synthetic pigment, but man, it stains. This table, in fact, is stained by that azo yellow, and that hair is falling because I kept playing with my hair. I'm sorry about that. I was too taken by the rant on azo yellow and ruining my table. And here we have like a drawing, obviously, and then Miffy tape on top because it's sheer, and I thought that is kind of cool. I did make the drawing in mind with taping on it. That's why the detail in the background is kind of fuzzy. I just like semi-sheer tapes. I know it's kind of funny that it looks a bit dramatic, but it's covered in Miffy's, but you don't know, maybe he missed the new episode of Wherever with Miffy, or just very sad about it. We're coming from there. We are coming from there. This is even making me confused. What direction are we going in? Oh, this is when you roleplay being a ninja too hard and you kinda ended up in the bushes because you took the game too seriously, and now you're wondering if there's any poison ivy next to your foot. Probably is. Do not try hiding in the bushes. Just don't give them a chance. It's also peeling a bit. Like the paper is a tiny bit damaged from the water. I'm not good with being delicate, so when the paper is a bit more delicate, I do destroy it since I use way too much water at all times. So I am a paper destroyer. These are just tapes and some stickers. I bought all of these from Hema, and they came like in 2 packs, and a pack was Miffy and the other one was like cats and dogs, even though The other two are bugs in the set, so I don't get it. Yeah, it kind of swatched them here. I know it's a waste of paper, but also it's not a waste of paper for me because it looks nice, and when I see it, and I don't pluck pieces of the tape off. I really enjoy looking at it. This is how you look when you are sent to mushroom. Abandon humanity, just sent to mushroom. I don't know, I like their shape. They're very shapy and squishy, and I would never touch them because, one, do not touch amanitas. Do not get near amanitas. They are very poisonous. Don't. They look good in drawings and like in games. We are not touching amanitas. But I like this. It's very weird. It's a bit translucent as well. I can get behind this. I liked this paper. I started not liking this pad of paper because I keep destroying the paper itself, but the watercolors lay very differently in it, and I do enjoy that part of the trade. And here we're back at my OC Alzi in a frog. A frog. And those gel sticks, the neon ones. So that's why this one too is very bright. I know they will fade really, really bad and really, really quick. But for now, they're looking absolutely cute. Or I think they're looking absolutely cute. If you disagree, you're probably right, because everyone has their own taste, so I'm right in my way and you're right in yours. But I think they're amazing. And there's like there is an old OC. His name is DL. Well, DLAce, but that's a bit hard to say even for me. And he's like butterfly and flower themed. Obviously, you can't see much of him here, but I like how warm this is. It's like the colors are blooming in warmth behind him, and I think that's very charming. This wasn't intended, the dark parts, but they do work with the drawing. It's just because this one here is charcoal. I haven't used charcoal since high school, except on occasion, and every time I use it, my complaint is that my hands get very dirty, and I don't like the feeling. I do like how charcoal works, I just don't like how it feels on my hands, and I don't enjoy having to wear gloves when I work with it, which I used to a lot of the times. So every time like pencil sets come with a free charcoal pack, I'm like, what will I do with you? And no one wants to take it away from me either. I'm trying to give it away. Please take my charcoal. So yeah, I've been using it here and there, just not letting it to waste. But now I think, and this is a bit scary. I was trying the same thing I tried before in this, but this is not as good. Maybe because I introduced the eye there and the eye is making it worse. If I'm looking at it like this, it is a lot better. But if I want nightmare fuel, I will still address that particular. Oh, it looks better from that angle. Oh, dang, it's actually kind of nice from that angle. And this is something I obviously started and never finished. I do like how the hair flows, even if it's like just in the sketchiest thing ever. I could erase these and just leave it be, or I could just not touch it. That would be a better idea. Oh, I don't like this. I like the colors, but the thing itself, I can tell. I wanted to draw, but I didn't feel like it. I made the habit of drawing every day, so I feel the impulse to draw, but I don't always feel like I want to draw something in particular. And if I'm not playing a game to like draw something from there, I just end up drawing something that looks vaguely questionable. I know lot of people say to not draw daily, but we're all very different. I work on habits. For me, habits are stronger than motivation. I'm not someone who's naturally motivated by anything, but habits kind of give me the itch to do it because I get so used to doing something that I must. So that's how I am working with drawing as well. And this one's just like a bit of colored pencil, and I don't know what he's doing. Maybe it's ready to yawn. It's a weird expression. It's in between being sleepy and wanting to bite your finger, like Charlie. And this one, it's a bit crooked. Oh well, sometimes you're a bit crooked. It's fine. Everyone is a bit crooked. I trace colored pencil only. I don't think it is crayons. This one's just like a bit of watercolor and that ink pen I kept using. I don't remember what that ink pen's brand is, so looks like he was after a fight. I don't have much to say about that one because I remember nothing about it. This one's also like a very unfinished sketch, but I do like the blue and pink in the hair. It gives it a very soft dimension, and I like soft stuff. And here we have like bird that's angry, and ice cream, and happy boy. The bird is angry because I am referencing my real bird, Biscuit. And when things don't go her way, she instantly puffs up in anger. She has the patience of a walnut. There is no patience in that small body. She's like this size, but she has the temperament of a huge bird. And here we have just ice cream. I wonder if this sketchbook is from during the summer. I think it's from 2 years ago or a year ago. I can't tell by the quality of the drawings because in the same year I have sketchbooks that look kind of put together and sketchbooks that are so sketchy that they look from at least 7 years ago. Because if I feel like just doing something really disorganized, I do. And you'll see that later when I actually start picking those up, that they don't even feel like from the same year. So it's impossible to me to tell which year something is when I didn't write it. I don't know why I don't keep writing the date. And here we have Halsey with a head frog. The head frog doesn't look too excited, but when do frogs on head ever look excited? Unless you promise them snacks, then I'm guessing they would get pretty excited, just like everyone you promise snacks to. And here, just like, I don't know, someone gave me like scrapbooking stuff from like magazines and I stuck it in here. I didn't know what to do with it. And there's Mermithy, but it's the cute brown one. I wish they used a better line art so I can actually see the Miffy eyes better. I don't know why they used that one. It's so faded. I feel like this is very readable, but this is not readable at all. That's not fair. And let's see, did I really not write a date? I did not. Whoa, that's unfortunate. And the sketchbook keeps losing like little bits and bobs, if you noticed me wiping them away. It's the cover. It's because I kept rubbing it. It's not a particularly damaged cover. It's just that I plugged some spaces when I was sticking stickers. So that's on me. But yeah, thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and check my other videos. I have vaguely better organized ones. Thank you and bye bye.